It's late at night and we're in a convoy, speeding towards the border. In the car in front is the head of the UN's refugee agency. He's heard about Syrians fleeing in their thousands in the dark, and he wants to see it for himself. Suddenly, from the pitch blackness, we are surrounded by exhausted, bewildered refugees on the final mile to safety. A mortar shell explodes on the Syrian side. It's too dangerous to keep the camera lights on, so they're walking blind. "Come on, girl," you hear a woman say. Babies whimper, too tired to scream, until finally the Jordanian watchtower comes into view. Now the refugees can rest at last. "We are humans, but we felt like animals," says 31-year-old Ayman, who walked for 4 days with his family. I ask why they left. "The army was slaughtering children, throwing burning barrels at our homes, raping our daughters," he says. His brother wants to show us his wounds, crudely stitched up. He was shot 6 times. "At least now we can sleep and eat and drink," Ayman goes on. Even the UN High Commissioner, who has seen refugee crises the world over, is stunned.
I think we feel horror. Night after night after night for 2 years we are witnessing this tragedy. More than 1 million people already fled the country, a country that in many aspects is falling apart. On the other side, one sees here the best virtues of human nature. See the Jordanian border guards, night after night after night.
But the Jordanian soldiers and their medical teams are overwhelmed by the numbers. "We need more help, but we are working and doing our best to comfort them as much as possible," the commander tells me. But the calm is broken by another loud bang. A few moments ago we heard loud shell fire, so they've turned all the lights off in this makeshift registration camp. Once again, the refugees are in the dark. The commander takes the UN High Commissioner to the watchtower, where they use night vision cameras to spot the shells they say are aimed at the Syrians escaping. When the lights come back on, we see the man who had earlier shown us his wounds. It's all too much for him. He will be taken to hospital. Those who are healthy enough board buses, which will take them to the Zaatari refugee camp nearby, the start of a new chapter in their broken lives.